Hey, this is Terry. I'm
That's a hard nigga. It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? We back. We back. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm looking for a $25 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours, but we need 35 to meet our $100 goal for the week. But I'll settle for 15. I'll settle out of court for 15 if it's via PayPal or Cash App. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
living here in Boston. I'm age 62, and you know I'm looking for a real one. Hey, this is Terry. I'm living here in Boston. I'm age 62, and you know I'm looking for a real one.
They come across like dudes. My mannerism is like a dude. Why? She's not a dude.
If you keep saying, "Oh, she's too masculine," what it means is you too feminine. If I got more bars than you, that's really a diss to you, not a diss to me.
I look like telling a nigga good morning. I look like being nice, sweet, charming, and woman.
62 on the dating market is crazy, but 62 on the dating market on Pop the Balloon is crazier. Um, I mean, I get it. People want companionship, and the benefit of the doubt we can give a 62-year-old is her husband passed. You know, but knowing what I know about B Dubs and just the dating market these days, I'm still just gonna be skeptical. I'm still gonna be skeptical. See, there's certain things that a 62-year-old woman needs to tell you in order for you to even consider her. She definitely needs to tell you that she's at least had a 20-year relationship or marriage by this point. You know, because if she say never married at 62, we already know what that means. Over 40 years of popping that thing on randoms. Okay, that's extreme, but you know what I mean. She been wilding out for decades in these streets. Just this woman, she's not trying to be appealing to a man in any way. Like looking at her, it doesn't look like she considered what men like at all when putting herself together, is what I'm trying to say. And you need to consider that if you're on the dating market at any age. But let's continue. Even 62-year-old with a at name is diabolical. But let's continue.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't.
Okay, at least grandma right here is trying to, do a little something, throw on a little something that might catch a man eye. So she definitely got the last woman beat off top. Now, a 58-year-old woman with a blue boy cut is crazy though. So if I was a 70-year-old man looking to date, the blue hair would definitely throw me off. Like for sure, for sure.
I'm Tamara. I'm 58, living here in Boston, and I'm looking for a real one.
I'm Matida. I'm from Boston. I'm 62 years old, and I'm looking for a real one.
See the tattoos, got a rapper chain on. Uh, it's looking like she had a rough life, and that's not talking about how she looks like physically, far as her like skin or face or nothing, but just the tattoos and the gold chains. Is that a grill? Okay, no, I didn't see a grill. I'm doing too much. I didn't see a grill. I can't imagine, like, what age would I have to be to see these as viable options? In my 70s, at that point, I'm hanging it up in my 70s. I'm just paying for BJ's at that point at 70, and I'm just gonna ride it out until the death. As Bill Burr once said, "Blow me until I die, and then keep the change." At that point, I don't know. Shout out to shout out to Great shout out to Grateful, shout out to Cold Blue Steel. Um, I just man, let's just keep going.
Are looking at me, baby, is it true?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You like what you see. Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other.
Hi, my name is Lovey. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm over 60, and I'm looking for a real fun one.
Let's take a peek, ma'am. It don't matter how old you are. Like, to still be trying to hide your age at 60 something is just it's almost a deal breaker. Cause you a grown man if you looking at these women to date. So you 70. We'll just say you 60 and up at that point. You not looking to play no games with no woman. Talk, oh, well, I don't want to say my age, bitch. Look, we past that. We about to be changing each other diapers. We past trying to hide your age. Come on now.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
A real fun one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of your favorite show, a real one. I'm Pointer. I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because what's about to happen today has never been done before in the history of dating shows because I decided to stop by the state of Massachusetts. And not just any city in Massachusetts, I'm in Boston. And did you know that there's 4 queens in Boston who said, Pointer, I'm looking for a real one, baby. Ladies, how you doing? Hey. Wonderful. It's such an honor and a privilege to have you ladies here. You're looking for a real one. That's why you have hearts in your hand. Okay, your heart represents that you're open for love. You're open to find a real one. You also have heartbreaking devices. So that means as these gentlemen come in and they're looking good and you're checking them out, if you like what you see, hold on to your heart. But if you don't like what you see, you're gonna pop, pop, pop. And that means the connection just won't be established, okay? But as said, if you hold on and I ask them and I ask you, could it be a real one connection? And both of you say yes, it's a real one connection. And we might even sponsor that first date, maybe a Boston Red Sox dog, the little hot dog. Yeah, the dog, yeah. I can't pay for the game. I'm sorry, the budget won't allow for that, but I'll pay for the hot dog. Anyway.
Budget won't allow to pay for the game. So Miss Black and White Maid, she might be working with something back there. You know? I feel like at least she tried. I mean, it could be looked at in both ways. Like I don't on one hand you want a 60-year-old woman to dress like a 60-year-old woman. But then if you're trying to date a 60-year-old woman, you want to see something that's gonna get you Johnson jumping. Pause. I don't know, it's complicated. Dating over 60, we'll just say that.
Anyway, ladies, are you ready? Wonderful. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one with my first king. Come on in. Come on in, kind sir. How you doing today?
Hey, great.
Wonderful.
Hold on, let me see something real quick.
year-old guest who wanted biological children for the first time in Los Angeles. So I respect all my guests, but we did get a broken heart. So take us.
I don't know what's happening. Bear with me. I don't know what's happening right now.
Step in with me, and we're going to talk to this queen about why she broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke.
My name is Lovey, and
Hopefully not.
Ooh-wee. Little hot dog.
Is this BBL grandma right here in the black and white maize dress? Is it BBL granny? Y'all let me know.
Yeah, the little, at the dog. Yeah, I can't pay for the game. I'm sorry, the budget won't allow for that, but I'll pay for the hot dog. Anyway, ladies, are you ready? Wonderful. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one with my first king. Come on in. Come on in, kind sir. How you doing today?
Hey, great.
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Brian McCarthy. I'm 65 from Cambridge, and I'm basically retired. I do a little community work. I'm involved in a lot of groups in Cambridge.
Very good. Okay. Share with us this. What makes you a real one?
Oh, I'm just a nice guy, that's all. They call me Brother Love.
Brother Love. Okay. Very good. You got a lot of love to give, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking for in a real?
So at this point, look, if you're on the dating market as a 60-plus-year-old woman, standards pretty much got to go out the window completely. The only standard over 60 is like he treat me nice and he can walk. Those are about the only two standards you could have as a 60-plus-year-old woman.
Real one.
The same thing. A very nice person, very honest person with a sense of humor.
Very good. Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things that you would throw a red flag on?
Probably someone who smokes cigarettes.
So if you smoke, you smoke. Now, what about, okay, I guess they don't smoke cigarettes. What about the devil's lettuce?
I'm not sure what that means.
The sticky, icky, ooh-wee. Are you not sure what that is either?
No.
Weed, marijuana.
Oh,
Mary Jane.
oh.
I try not to,
Oh, I guess I don't care what you do about that.
Oh, okay. 420 friendly, some would say.
Hopefully not, though.
Hopefully not. Okay. How about this? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like community theater, baseball, especially minor league baseball. I like comedy and things like that.
Very good. Do you do any stand-up yourself?
No, I've often thought about it. People told me I should.
Yeah, get into it. I can tell you're fun. You can have a lot of fun.
Problem is, I often steal other people's jokes.
Oh, that's most comedians, unfortunately.
What up, Mr. Cut? Yeah, what up, Mr. Cut? Cold Blue Steel, you know what to do. What up, Lauren? For a small donation, we will cut straight to the snow bunnies. So yeah, we're looking for a $35 live stream goal for me to stay on 2 hours. That's what we need to meet the $100 weekly goal this week. Preferably Cash App or PayPal or Streamlabs, but I will accept super chat and super stickers. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's get back into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You don't have any broken hearts. Okay. So you're looking pretty good. So we're going to get to know him a little more. I'm sure there's some questions that you'd like answered. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. How many times?
Once.
Why did that marriage not see till death do you part?
Her fault.
Her fault. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have to get specific. Do you want to get married again in the future?
I don't know.
You're kind of.
Oops.
Uh-oh. You're kind
That's diabolical. 60 plus and not wanting to get married being a deal breaker, in my opinion, is crazy. I keep saying crazy, but it's just not reasonable. You just be lucky to find a mate at 60 plus and just go ahead and ride it out at this point. I mean, get married after 60 for what? For what? I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, that's where I'm at with it.
I get it, but then I don't get it. That's where I'm at with it.
And on the fence about it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about children? Do you have any children?
2.
Okay. What are their ages?
34 and 37.
Beautiful. Okay. I do have to ask, unfortunately, do you want to have more children?
Did I give birth? No.
Okay. I always have to ask. We had a 76-year-old guest who wanted biological children for the first time in Los Angeles. So I respect all my guests. But we did get a broken heart. So take a step in with me, and we're going to talk to this queen about why she broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke.
My name is Lovey, and I'm over 60. And the reason why I broke my heart is because you said it was her fault.
Say it was her fault.
Well, he didn't have to say that, though.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
You're right. I mean, she's childish. She's childish, right? Nothing can ever be women's fault, and even if it is their fault, nobody could ever mention it. And that's kind of like what Ism was talking about earlier. Like, just give them grace and don't mention all the horrible things they did to you. Just pretend like it never happened. But when men do women wrong, oh yeah, they got to start a TikTok, try to get a Netflix special and some more ish.
My name is Lovey, and I'm over 60. And the reason why I broke my heart is because you said it was her fault.
Say it was her fault.
Well, he didn't have to say that, though.
Okay.
Well, what if it's the truth?
Did he not?
She don't care about the truth. She can't even say her age. Over 60 and still ashamed to say her age. She don't give a damn about no truth.
Keep it real?
No.
That's okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I just think he could have got a little more dressed up, and he's got something sticking out his pants.
It's tag.
No, that's a tag.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's talk about it. See, like I already said earlier, you can't really have many standards over 60 as a woman. If you qualify for a man who was a snazzy dresser and all that, you would have got it by now. And I want to touch on this, because I said this before. Good women don't stay on the dating market at any age. There's good men. There's a good amount of good men at every age group looking for a good woman. So if a good 60-year-old woman get back on the dating market, she's not on the dating market for longer than 6 months. So if you got to come on Pop the Balloon, jeans and a t-shirt is good enough for you. I assure you.
He was just ready. He was so eager to come. He just, was ready.
A little more,
Dress for the occasion.
Dress casual. He's like a little too casual.
Okay.
You
Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, what makes her not your type?
The way she criticized me.
Boston keeps it real. Okay, we're going to take a step back. Well, you still have 3 hearts remaining. So you're still looking good. We're still going to get to know them. I'm going to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask the 3 queens with hearts? We could ask each of them the same question.
Okay, what city you from?
Beautiful. So we'll share your name, your age, and what city you're from. Take a step down with me, kind sir, so you can look, see how beautiful they are. Name, age, and city.
Okay, Terry, 62, and I live in Dorchester.
Okay, very good. Let's go to this queen. Name, age, and where you live.
Tamara, 58, and I live in Canton.
Name, age, and where you living.
Martita, 62, and I live in East Boston.
Okay. Does that help you give a sense of navigation? Okay, you know all those areas.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. Okay, we're on tour, so, if that helps. So we're going to ask one of those essential questions that makes this show the best. Religion. Does religion play a part in your life?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to get more specific so you're equally yoked with your partner?
Catholic.
Catholic, okay. Now, would you only date a Catholic woman?
No.
Oh, so you're open to any religion?
Not any religion.
Okay. Which one are you open to, or which ones?
Christian and Jews.
Okay, so Christians and Jews. All right. All right, then. Okay, okay. What about?
I would say I got mixed feelings about this, as far as how much religion should play into a relationship. Man, listen, it go back to what I said. I mean, if you're over 60 dating, I would say for the most part, it don't matter at 60. It just really doesn't matter, in my opinion, unless you're just super duper 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 religious, and it's just but that's not most people. That's definitely not going to be most people. So at 60, it shouldn't really matter as long as you don't worship Lucifer.
And it gets a little spicy. We don't have to get crazy. Politics. Do you want a partner that's political?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do they? Do they? Okay. That's why we ask it. We like to keep it real. Now, does your partner have to have the same political views as you?
I would prefer that way.
Okay. Okay, very good. We don't have to go any deeper. We did get 2 broken hearts, so take a step down with me and let's figure out why these hearts were broken. Lovely lady, why'd you break your heart?
I don't get into religion.
BL at 60 is crazy work. I was wondering. BBL at 60 something, or yeah, basically 58. BBL at 60 is diabolical.
What kind of shit is that?
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
What? What?
So let me ask y'all: is there any chance it's not a BBL? Maybe she just built. No, that's a BBL. That's too like round. Like y'all let me know. I mean, maybe she just thick, but that just the circumference looks a little too artificial. That doesn't look natural. Y'all let me know though. A 58-year-old with blue hair is the type of 58-year-old who would get a BBL at 58, though. That is the same archetype, but y'all let me know. Hold on, so hold on. First question is it a BBL? Second question is, would you hit? So can I get 2 questions? Can I get okay, we got the answer if y'all think it's a BBL. Everybody says everybody says yes, it's a BBL. Okay. So now the next question is, would you? That's the next question. The next question is, would you? Let me answer that first. Would I? Would I? BBLs are crazy. I've never had a BBL. Would I do it? I'll get back to y'all.
And politics. It's just, it causes arguments and, problems.
Okay. Let's say he had the same views as you.
I just don't discuss it. It's my thing.
Okay. Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
No, he's short.
Okay, he's a little too short.
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I mean, damn, sis, why does somebody have to tell you not to be a bitch? Why is that your go-to?
Funky dog head bitch. How dare you talk, motherfucker? Back off, bitch, before.
Okay, Cold Blue Steel said something about a Cash App, but I didn't receive it yet. If you did send a Cash App. As soon as I get it, we'll go check out some snow bunnies. But yeah, he's definitely taller than you. And I mean, look, it's to be expected. BBL, blue hair. Of course, she's mentally 14 still. Talk about somebody short who's taller than you. Let's just talk about how remedial that is in itself. Look, the black lady with the fro was laughing. She thought it was funny. Should she get points dinged off for being for laughing? Let's see. I don't know if Cold Blue Steel is asking about my Cash App. Let's take a look here. Did I not post it? Thought I pinned it to the top. For anybody who's wondering, Cash App is pinned to the top of the chat right now. It wasn't before, but now it is. No, let's get back to it. Be sure. You're childish, man. You're freaking childish.
Grow the fuck up. True evolution, that true growth as a human, it just isn't there. Oh my God, are you fucking 16? Mentally, yes, she is. Mentally, yeah. Most of the brains don't develop too far past 20 at max. I'm talking like, and this is doctorate level woman.
Okay. If he was taller, could he be your type?
Maybe.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. What makes her not your type?
Anybody who rejects me is not my type.
Okay. Well, I've been rejected millions of times though, and they're still my type. Halle Berry, respond to me. Okay. She's still my type. Okay. Let's take a step forward. Why'd you break your heart, Queen?
Politics. What do you think about politics?
What do I think?
Yeah,
I love politics.
you do. Democrat, Republican.
Republican.
Do you go with why they're treating the immigrants really bad? Are you for that?
For what?
Treating the immigrants really bad.
I like to send them home.
Doesn't work for you.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
I mean,
That's a hard nigga.
My nigga.
I mean, if you came here illegally, yeah, man, you broke the law. It's time to go ahead and go back home. You know. No, I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions. What is it, refuge or seeking refuge or something? I get it, but hey, man, you got to follow the rules. I'm an advocate for following the motherfucking rules. Yeah, he probably should have kept that to himself though. But yeah, let's if you pro black, then hey, the black community gets affected the most by illegal immigrants coming in. And a lot of their criminals come in too, along with I'm sure some good-hearted people, but a lot of criminals come in that batch, and a lot of people who gonna be taking, low-level jobs from black people. So I don't know.
Because my family's mixed. Yeah.
Okay. Could he have been your type if it wasn't for the politics?
Wasn't for that, it could have been something, but no.
Understood.
Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type? She didn't really reject you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Let's take a step back. You have one heart remaining. So we're not going to rush anything, Queen. We're going to ask some questions.
Because I couldn't hear. They were talking too low.
They were talking a little low.
Say he was a Republican, and what did he say after that?
She had asked, is he okay with how they're treating immigrants? Oh, okay. And then he had said he wants them to be sent home.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
That was basically
I
the
think
gist
she
of it.
meant illegal immigrants.
Okay. Well, yeah, obviously. Right. Oh, okay.
It's not the same.
Okay. Did you have a question you'd like to ask him?
But do you often talk about politics with the person that you're with? Or is that just something that if it comes up, it's discussed?
I talk about it a lot, but I talk about other things.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Well, I can do my job a little more, maybe. But let me see. Do you have a question for her?
Why did you ask that? Are you against politics? Or?
No, not against it. No.
Okay.
It's part of our life, politics.
Yeah. Would you want a partner that's on the same political aisle
Okay, so do y'all think they did a good job with the BBL? I mean, okay. I mean, I don't know, man. They from this view, they did a good enough job with it. I'm sure she get a lot of neck snapping at the at the gas station from the hood bros at the gas station, but I just at this age, I guess I get it because they got to try to compete. At 58, you got to try to do everything you can to compete. But you just at that point, you're just not relationship material at 58. If you couldn't make nothing work by this point, and to the point where you got to go try to get a BBL to catch a man, yeah, you're just probably not going to be worth it.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
As you?
Not necessarily, because everybody has their own views on things. To me, as long as a person is a good person and they're good to me, what they believe in or what their political, aspect, I mean, it to me, there's bigger things in life, you know what I mean? So, but I mean, we're not going to sit here and be debating over certain things and whatever, because everybody has their own views on everything in life. I like peanut butter, you like jelly, you like creamy, I like crunchy. Like, so,
That's the beauty of diversity,
Exactly.
where it's a melting pot.
Exactly.
Okay.
I guess it depends on how passionate someone is about their political beliefs. Because there are a lot of people who make their political beliefs their whole personality. So when it's like that, I would say it kind of matters. Here's the thing: if somebody talks about politics a lot and they're into politics like that, to where they're talking about it all the time, they need to get somebody who's the same views as them and who also like to talk about politics all the time. I'll just put it like that.
Does that work for you?
I'm not sure.
Okay. We can get to know each other just a little more. Let me ask him this. Where would you take a queen on a first date?
Well, maybe a community theater. I have season tickets to one in Cambridge. That's a good place. I saw this season's plays, and they all pretty much look good. So
awesome.
That would be one. Maybe a baseball game too. Love baseball.
Okay. Do you like community theater?
Yes, I'm up for like anything as long as it's fun, and I do a lot of community work. So, yeah.
Very good. Okay. You have a question for him?
Because he was saying how it wouldn't work for him as far as like the politics thing or whatever. So is that something that you really want to, or you're used to discussing on dates?
Oh, no, not on dates. No,
Okay.
I'm just saying in normal life when I'm talking with friends and stuff.
All right.
I'm very political active in the community.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in Somerville, so
Okay.
I was very active in the Somerville Republican Committee. I was the chairman for 6 years, and now I'm in Cambridge, so trying to get that going.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, like he seems like he's a diehard, like super conservative, which doesn't mean a MAGA man. He could be a MAGA man. Um, I don't think he would work out with a liberal woman. It just wouldn't work out.
So you're really involved in politics?
Yeah, very involved. Worked for a lot of candidates.
Okay. Do you work at the polls as well?
I've done that. I've
Okay.
also been to the state conventions. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you oppose somebody who's a Democrat or an independent?
Not independent, but Democrat.
But Democrat. Okay. All right.
Okay. Very reasonable.
I figured that he didn't seem. He just didn't seem like he would be a fit for a Democrat. But what woman? I mean, well, no, there's conservative women, but I can't. Hold on, I gotta take this call, so I'm gonna just press play. I'll be back.
Though the both of you, thank you for being respectful. Why are you breaking your heart?
Because I just want somebody who's a little bit more open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Because, you can't judge a book by the cover or what their political views are.
Okay. Could he have been your type?
I was willing to kind of give it a try, but he's just too adamant about certain things or whatever. Sometimes you lose out on a good thing by being adamant about one thing. So it is what it is.
It seems to me that she's the one who needs to be open-minded.
I am open-minded because I'm the last one that popped my balloon.
She was hearing you out.
You know what I'm saying? You were saying you really want someone who's independent but not Democrat. So,
Right.
okay. That's okay. It's all good.
But you're the one who doesn't want my view, so you popped the balloon.
She was open. That's okay. Well, how about this? How about this? Could she have been your type if she was a Republican at the convention with you going, Trumpy, Trumpy, MAGA, Trumpy, or independent? Could she have been your type?
I don't know if independents would go to the convention.
So say she was a staunch Republican. Could she have been your type?
Probably.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. So, mate, my Republican baddies out there, slide into his DMs, man. Get this man a good Republican queen. Take a step back with me, kind sir. Can we clap it up for him? He still came out. We're happy that he's here. Thank you, kind sir. So I'm going to take that mic. Okay. Oh, yes, I'll shake your hand. I'll shake your. I'll do both. I'll shake your hand, and then I'll take that mic, and you can head back just over that way. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next. Let's get ready. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. We are ready for our next real one with my next Boston King. Come on in for his queen. Hello there, sir.
Hello, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right.
Wonderful. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
Mark is my name, 55 years old. I work for P&G.
P&G, Procter & Gamble, very good. Share with us this. What makes you a real one?
I was born that way.
Okay. Okay. Oh, enough said. Okay, that's how Bostonians do it. Now share with us this. What are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for a feminine woman that doesn't mind submitting to her man.
Doesn't mind
submitting
to her man. Oh, okay. Okay.
Guess she isn't feminine. Yeah, a feminine 60-year-old one. None of the women on here are feminine. I could just tell you that right now. I don't know if we should expect that women in this age range will be more feminine because they come from a certain era. So let's see, what's 60? So what was 60 years ago? Let's see. So what was 40 years ago? 1985. No, they were still kind of on some feminine shit in the 80s. So she was 20 and like 80. Hold on, something like that. Yeah, that was still some feminist times. Yeah, good luck with that, brother.
No masculine women. That's what I mean.
Okay. Very good. Okay. What about this? In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are things you would throw a red flag on?
Multiple male friends. Lying. Cheating. Untrustworthy.
Okay.
Anything else I haven't experienced yet.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so you've experienced those things?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. But these real ones won't do that to you. They're real ones. Okay. One of the final questions in this intro is, what do you like to do for fun?
I like bowling. I like playing pool. I like swimming. I like walking. I like basketball. I love the beach. I love to eat.
All right.
I love movies.
Wow, you do it all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like to have a good time.
Yes.
That's beautiful. That's how real ones do it in Boston. All right. Now let's take a step down. We're going to figure out why this one heart was broken. You still have 3, so you're looking good. But let's share, lovely lady, name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Tomorrow I'm 58, and I am very dominant, very independent.
She's brainwashed, dumbed down, emotional, and has no clue as to what she's talking about.
Most people just don't want to deal with them because on average, they just are not good, genuine people to be around. They're good to look at. They're good to work in brothels. They're good to, try to take over a bar. They're good when they're handing you food.
The older woman just, you know, they'll say either she hit the wall, or they'll say things like she just set in her ways. They'll say things like, you know what, she too aggressive, she too assertive, things like that. Try to act like this woman in her 40s and 50s is no good, basically. Like she's inferior because she's set in her ways. She doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to let a man lead.
Yes.
They don't want a woman their age because they know darn well a woman their age is not going to tolerate nor endure their nonsense.
Oh, yeah, right. God.
Let's hear that nonsense one more time. I'm very dominant. Ma'am, who do you expect to get being very dominant other than a very feminine man? And I bet she's not looking for a feminine man, so they don't get it. They don't get it.
I don't submit to anything.
Would that work for you?
No.
Okay. If he had have been a man that wanted you just the way you are in terms of your dominance, could he be your type?
Maybe.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's
Aesthetically?
nice.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's take a step back. You still have 3 queens remaining. Okay. So we're going to get to know you a little more.
Okay,
Glad you came out all this way. You're looking fresh, man. The ladies are feeling you. So let's go for a question like this. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. How many times?
Once.
Okay. Why did that not see till death do you part?
Because she cheated on me.
You didn't deserve that. Cheating. I said you didn't deserve that.
I didn't.
Oh my goodness. No one ever deserves to be cheated on. I don't care what. Just in the relationship. That's what I always say. Would you want to be married again in the future?
Sure, if the right person come along.
If it's a real one.
The real one?
Yeah, if it's a real one. Yeah. Okay, very good. Do you have any children?
Yes.
Okay, how many?
2.
Okay, what are their ages?
My son is 23. My daughter's 28.
Awesome. Do they either live at home or they here in
My daughter lives in Texas. My son's in school in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Goes to
Okay.
Marquette.
Okay. Wow. Very good. Congratulations. Okay. Awesome. Those are some of my initial questions. Let's go to the 3 queens. They're going to share their name, their age, and what they're looking for today. So take a step in with me. Let's go to this lovely lady.
Hi, my name is Lovey, and I'm over 60. And I am looking for someone to have fun with. I like the fact that you said you do bowling. I love bowling. I have my own bowling ball, bowling shoes, bowling bag. I like fishing, and I'm looking for somebody to have fun with. To do activities and.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and what are you looking for?
Hi, Terry, 62. What I'm looking for is just a companion, really. I've already been married, have the grown kids, grandchildren, because we have more years behind us than we do ahead of us. So just looking for a companion to do things with, go on trips and concerts and movies and whatever. Just have a good time, go out to eat. And
I like her. I mean, she seemed cool. I don't know about the look or whatever, but if I was 60 plus, I would hang out with her. She seemed like a cool companion.
go to a show, because sometimes you don't always want to do stuff with the girls. Yeah.
You need a man sometime.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Good. All right. Let's take a step down to this lovely lady. Name, age, and what are you looking for?
I'm Atita. I'm 62, and I'm looking for a guy that's willing to deal with me because I am a very strong woman.
You said very strong?
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
I love boxing, football.
You said boxing?
Yeah, and football. You have to be stronger than me.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Now, you mean like physically stronger, like emotionally, or in every way?
Every way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. You're feeling it out. How does that work for you? I'm going to ask to borrow the heartbreaking device of this queen. You're going to take a step back with me. I'm not going to make you break any hearts yet because we're having a good time, and I want you to get to know them a little more, and they get to know you. Let's go for this essential question, which got some broken hearts last time. Religion.
It's a red flag. What is it? You got to be stronger than me. Like, I mean, that should just be automatically assumed. I mean, she's masculine too. Like I said, none of these women really have that soft nature.
I'm going to ask religion and politics, but let's start with religion first. Do you want a partner that's religious?
Sure.
Okay.
I would love a woman that loves God.
Okay. Okay. Are you religious?
I'm not religious. I'm spiritual.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Now, what about the politics side? Do you want a partner that's political, not political?
Politics. I run from.
Okay.
Well, I follow politics.
Okay.
I don't always agree with politicians.
Well, of course.
Oh, we just got a big donation, a 50 ball. Cold Blue Steel just donated a 50 ball. I don't know if it, I'm assuming he just sent it because I just got it. I don't know if this is old from earlier. I don't even know if is he still even in the. Look, I guess it don't even matter. He just paid $50 for us to see some white girls. So white girls requested with a 50 ball. White girls I deliver. And we just got a $10 donation from John. He says, "Can you really expect women this age to submit? For what? You're not building anything at that point. He should just be looking for a lady to hang out with." I mean, oh my goodness. Let's talk about that real quick and then we'll go over some white girls. Look, I mean, I see what you're saying, John. At this age, yeah, we ain't building nothing. Submit wouldn't be as important. I agree. But I still want you to just be soft, sweet, nurturing, and caring. I'll just put it like that. Just feminine, something feminine and chill to hang out with. Submit not so important at 60. I'll give you that. This is for John and Cold Blue Steel. Let me find some white girls.
Doing drugs stop you from living up to your potential. It holds you back.
Okay, that wasn't for y'all. This is for y'all.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
Highly unpopular opinion, but I believe that men who have been divorced more than once are the ones that you need to look to date. What's my theory behind this? Well, we all know that first divorces are hell, and I don't know, I haven't had more than that, so maybe the second and the third are too. But if you are willing to go through a second divorce and still look for love, well, then I think perhaps you have learned some lessons.
Just come up with any old type of nonsense. Like what, ma'am? I mean, I get the logic, but would you not be more concerned with the idea that he's been divorced twice? Like, would that not scare you off? I don't know. They do all these mental gymnastics. What's wrong with you? Can we dive into that? Why are you this age and still single? Now I wonder how old she is. I'm assuming over 50. If she's over 50, she looks great for her age, even with the plastic surgery or whatever. I mean, and the filters, of course. I would still say she looks great for 50.
If you're willing to leave that second marriage and look for love a third time, I feel like you have learned the lesson. So I don't think that's a red flag. In fact, I think that's a green flag. Show me a man that's been divorced 2 or more times, and I'm more interested in than somebody who's only been married once and just recently divorced. That's my opinion. Sticking to it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, Queen, that's your opinion, sticking to it? So if a man is willing to go through a second or third divorce, and he's looking for love, he's learned a lesson? Contraire there, my multi-decades post-walk, Queen.
Here's something I want to know.
Move it on.
Here's something I want to know. If you tell somebody that you can't see them anymore because it's getting too emotional, getting too emotionally involved, and they're not ready for that. They have a closed heart and they can't open their heart to you. And then And then you find them on a dating app that says seeking a long-term relationship. What in God's good name is going on?
Think I can help you out, Grandma?
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
Just didn't like you. He just didn't want to open up to you. And I understand. Because I already don't like your personality already. And I only been listening to you for seconds. He was listening to you possibly for hours and days. So I get it, man. I get it. There's a reason you're single. If I had to guess, it's not because you're a widow. You got to be likable. See, what up, Ivan? See, women don't get this. When they 18, and let's just say 18 to 29, men will put up with almost anything just to be in your presence. When you start getting 35, 40, 45, 50, I'm going to tell you right now, it don't work that way. You actually got to be a likable human to be around for men to want to be around you. That wasn't the case in your 20s and maybe even 30s. In your 40s, 50s, and 60s, that's definitely the case.
There, Gertie. Come on, Gertrude. Step it up. What the hell is happening? It's bizarro world out here for dating. It's crazy. I mean, I really want someone to kind of explain that to me. I'm just confused. So, it's Friday. Go have a beautiful, amazing day. And you know what? Just tell the truth. Just be truthful, especially if you're dating somebody. Nobody wants a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Nobody wants to deal with the emotional breakdown and spaz outs that would come if he was being honest. We don't want to deal with it. You're gonna spaz out. You're gonna want explanations. You're gonna want to know, like, well, what could I have done different, or was it really that bad? Are you not man enough to handle me? They don't want to deal with that, so they're gonna just say whatever to keep it short and sweet, so they can move on with their dang life. That's why men don't tell women the truth. We don't want to deal with it. It's a cleaner cut if we just lie to you. He made a great decision. I mean, a 50-plus-year-old woman who's chronicling her dating life on TikTok, he made a wonderful, a magnifique decision.
If you're dating somebody, nobody wants a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Anyway, I dodged another bullet.
Who hurt?
Right.
You. Oh, right, Granny. You're just advising everybody to just tell the truth, especially when you're dating somebody. Create this environment. Men just adapted to it. Moving on.
Dating older women is fun until you realize why we're single. She's
What kind of shit is that?
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna.
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not doesn't even.
Adapted to it. Moving on.
dating older women is fun until you realize why we're single. She's mature, nurturing, kind of like your mummy, except sort of sexy in a dim lighting and 3 glasses of wine kind of way.
You just saying anything now, ho.
Like, what? What?
Like, let me touch on something real quick. All right, I got you. I got you, Cold Blue Steel. Let me Let me switch to the young tenderonis real quick. But let me touch on this before we go to the young tenderonis. Cold Blue Steel. Listen to me. There are women on this planet who actually are likable to be around. Those women do exist. And the point I want to make here is women who are likable to be around never struggle to have men around them. I'll just leave it at that. It's easy for a likable woman. She ain't even got to look that great. It's very easy for a likable woman who has that thing in between her, you know what, to keep one man around her forever. Just I'll leave it at that.
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Sometimes I'll go on a date just to scare a man. That is my entire intention for the whole day. It's just how much can I freak him out in the space of about 2 hours. Like,
Okay, now let me be clear. When they get to this point where they going on dates just to scare men, look, she is a complete train wreck. She's owned it. She's at peace with it. Like, she knows that no man she's gonna want is gonna want her, so she's completely given up, and she's just going on dates for fun, just to see how unlikable she could be at this point. That's sad. At this young age to be at that point, that's just sad. You're just going for the free food and just for the plot, for the TikTok plot, to have something to talk about on TikTok the next day. It's fucking pathetic, man.
can I freak him out in the space of about 2 hours? Like, how weird can I push it, and where is the line? And like, how can I make him consider every choice that he's made in his life that's led him up to this moment? Just purely for the fun of it, really. And then if he comes away still liking me, it's alright, but that's not my intention for it. My intention is just to be strange.
They always seem to be blonde girls saying this type of stuff. Now let a man say the exact same thing. I take them out on dates because I want to scare them off and then watch them protest in the streets. Of course we don't need to take it that far, just watch their TikToks or have them pay for the date. See how fast they change their minds.
As a previous pick-me who is now adored by a non-patriarchal lover boy, here are 5 early tells that he's actually a good guy. 1.
Yeah, no, I'll take your word for it. I have no reason to doubt his...
Okay, wait. What did she say? As a previous pick me. Okay, what? Okay, a non-patriarchal lover boy. You know what? I don't even want to touch on it. Let's continue.
So non-patriarchal lover boy, whatever that means. What I keep wondering is, does he not let her eat inside the house? She always seems to go inside, grab a plate, and then eat in her car.
You're not in your masculine, you're literally just an adult. What we call feminine energy is infantilization and patriarchy repackaged.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But hey, Fail, that looks like takeout, and it does, doesn't it? And it could be, but how about this one?
The reason you keep ending up with guys isn't bad luck. It's bad conditioning. As women in our society, we're conditioned to ignore red flags. We're conditioned.
Imagine being in a relationship with this. Okay, I'm glad we're normalizing just rating. When we do the fail for you, let's just all start off with the rating and then go from there. I don't even know what to rank her. A 4? I mean, I wouldn't say she's a 4. I would just say average, a 5. But can you, even if you are a blue pill beta simp, can you imagine having to hear this all the time? In our patriarchal society, man, that would get old even if you are a blue pill simp. Oh my goodness.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. When niggas spy out you, nigga, shut the fuck up.
To place all of our hopes and dreams on that one man as soon as we meet him. That one Prince Charming. And once we feel those heart flutters, to do exactly whatever it takes to keep that man happy. We're also conditioned to make excuses for men in every possible way. There is no equivalent for women when it comes to things like, He's trying, but he's just not very good at very basic life skills or expressing his emotions. He needs nurturing. He has trauma, and that's why he treats people badly. He needs forgiveness. He doesn't show up for his children. He needs assistance. No matter how bad a man's behavior, it is always on us women to take on their burden. Do you
I am so sick of men. I am so sick of y'all's ass.
They don't know how to make plans. They don't know how to be good communicators. They don't know what they want, and they act like children.
The majority of these men are either, all, as far as I'm concerned, all of these men are either cheaters, will physically, emotionally, mentally cheat you. They will disrespect you. They are on the DL, bisexual, gay, whatever.
That's a meme in itself. The last couple of seconds, they're on the DL, bisexual, gay, whatever.
Weighs on us women to take on their burden? Do you know what that does when you're searching for a life partner? It means the first time he says, no, you can't hang out with that person, or no, you can't wear that. The first time he just straight up insults you. The first time he lets that mask slip that he doesn't respect you or
I mean, yeah, you can't have any masculinity in your body to be in a relationship with this woman. You have to be a spineless maggot to be in a relationship with this woman. Like, basically, let me do whatever the fuck I want to do, no matter how uncomfortable it makes you, because you're being insecure by it making you uncomfortable. So if I want to stay out at a male friend's house till 3 a.m., you better not say I can't do that, or you're not a real man. But see, here's the problem with women like this. Even like beta blue pill simps who really are understanding and they really do feel like women should be equals and stuff, even those guys aren't okay with certain stuff. Like, it's just common sense. It's just, as a human, you're not going to be okay with your significant other hanging out with somebody of the opposite sex till 3 in the morning. You know, like, just as a human, it don't got nothing to do with man and woman. Just as a human, you're not going to be okay with that. So look, she's doomed to failure, no matter how much of a bitch boy she gets in a relationship with.
see you as an equal. First time he does any of that, your conditioned response is he didn't mean it. He had a bad day. He had a bad childhood.
No, he's just in a bad relationship. You don't have to put him through disrespect just so you can play the victim. I think her point is her non-patriarchal boyfriend, whatever that means, is one of a kind, and she found him because she is that amazing, and no other woman can have that because, well, he is one of a kind.
Healing taught me that you cannot trust people 100%, and you're not supposed to either. Now, there's a difference between having.
Okay, what are we ranking her? 6? What do you say, 6? Are those lips real? I don't think those lips are real. Yeah, I'm gonna say a I'm gonna say a 6. Fake lips, and I hate the outfit.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God. All of them.
You're not supposed to either. Now, there's a difference between having trust issues and not trusting people 100%. Because when you have trust issues, then you're scared of opening up. You're scared of being vulnerable. You're scared of expressing yourself, maybe because that person might hurt you in a way or another. But you're coming from a place of fear. But when you choose not to trust people 100%, it's because you know that no matter how close you are or no matter how good that person is to you, People are gonna hurt you.
It has to be really tough being a woman, right? Even more when you're going through all these healing journeys. And seriously, how can you not? When you were 14, you hurt your pinky on the side of the bed, and 10 years of therapy later, you talk like that. Trust issues, you don't trust people 100%. I trust every single one of my friends with my life. So I guess it really sucks to be you, and it's so amazing being a man. I love it.
If a man's trying to hit on me, I just use it as an opportunity to like tell him about the plights of women.
Okay, my favorite way to waste men's time. These people are severely mentally ill. Severely mentally ill. Well, Cold Blue Steel, I hope I didn't disappoint too much for the $50 donation. You know, I don't know which snow bunnies. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. I guess if you have any specific snow bunnies you want to see, I'm open to it.
Metal in her face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Bullring Chronicles. Metal in her face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Bullring Chronicles. Metal in her face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Bullring Chronicles. Metal in her face, yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Bullring Chronicles.
And how men ruin everything. Because they're trying to impress you, so they're gonna go along with it, even if they don't believe it. And you can tell like that they're like uncomfortable, which I love. This guy the other night, his like eyes were following me the entire night, and then at the end of the night, he like cornered me and managed to like get a conversation with me. So I just spent my time telling him how men ruin the world and how the patriarchy is destroying our planet. You know, the standard stuff. And he was just so uncomfortable. He was like, oh, yeah, I guess. You could tell he did not agree with me.
Well, what do you want me to say? He did.
Well, look, he deserved to have to go through that awkward moment for even being interested or that desperate to talk to this chick thinking I guess he could hit or something. I wouldn't even have a one night stand with mentally ill woman like this. It's not even worth it.
Deserved every uncomfortable moment. You can never convince me that you're looking at this and you think to yourself, oh yeah, I want that. Oh, men ruin the world. You mean they build the entire world? Oh no, wait, patriarchy is destroying the planet? Oh, you mean the same patriarchy that is the foundation of civilization? Oh, I wonder why he did not agree with you. Princess, your gender study college professor will not agree with you.
I thought I was healed, but it turns out I just hadn't talked to any men that aggravated me for a while.
Oh god, this like it really may be the end of the world. I don't know, man. I don't see where we go from here in a positive direction. Okay, what are we rating her? She has kind of like a weird cartoonish look. I like her eyes. The shirt matching the eyes, that's pretty. She has luxurious hair. What do we think, people? I don't know. She has a kind of a weird look. So I would just give her a guess I'll just say
Did me for a while.
6.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Oh well, back on the healing journey you go. Nothing 10 years of therapy can't fix, right? Or how one of you guys put it in the comments, not really therapy, but rent a friend.
One thing I have never understood is how girls get so offended when people like catcall them or beep them or whistle at them as they're walking down the road. How are you offended at that? Like, what, you mean you're whistling at me? What, you mean you think I look good while I'm on my little morning walk? If anything, feed my ego, do you know what I mean? Silly, silly girls.
Look, they love it and hate it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can see how it could get annoying, but women definitely have a love-hate relationship with catcalling. Definitely, because when they go from dudes calling them to nobody catcalling them, they yearn for those cat calls. Trust me.
Someone beats at you, just f***ing strut on. Do you know what I mean? They're not going to chase you. Well, watch out. I mean, 9 times out of 10, they just beat and go on. Yes, they might be a middle-aged man, but who the f*** cares? At the end of the day, if you look fit, you look fit.
Well, I care because you brought us into the conversation. We're still not paying. I don't care if you look fit. I don't care if you defend catcalling for some reason. I don't care that your account is $4.99 a month, just $4.99 a month. We're still not paying. And I can't believe you're gonna have me defend all the crazy. Or maybe I'll ignore those yelling at men and maybe I'll defend the normal average woman. They're not all in the mood for catcalling. And not all catcalling are compliments. I should probably know better because I lived before smartphones and social media, and that was the way you were approaching women. But slapping their cheeks is one thing. Hey, I think you look great and I would like to take you out. That's a completely different thing.
So I have a theory that men never cheat with better, they cheat with easier, and here's why.
Easier is better, dingbat. Life is hard enough for men, you dumb. Life is hard enough for us. We don't want to come home to a difficulty level that's high. You're not very bright, are you, ma'am? You think women who are harder to deal with or impress or whatever is better? Make it make sense. You're not using your noggin. Okay, what am I ranking her? 5 at best.
I want you to imagine that you are hungrier than you've ever been in your entire life. You are ravenous. You are starving. You had every means to be able to feed yourself, but you chose not to for days. Now the realization of how hungry you actually are is setting in, and you have the option between going through a fast food drive-thru where there is no line and you can get a meal in 5 minutes, or going to the grocery store, getting all the ingredients to making a meal, coming home, cooking the meal, and then eating it an hour and a half later. If you are that hungry because you haven't been taking care of yourself, you haven't been meeting your own needs, which one are you going to choose? Naturally, most people are going to choose the fast food restaurant. Why? Because it's going to give them their food so much faster. It's quick, it's easy, it's convenient, and while yes, the home-cooked meal would taste so much better and be so much more nourishing for your body in the long run, it's going to take so much more time, so much more effort. You just don't want to put in that energy right now because you are starving, so you're not going to do it. They have all the ingredients to cook a delicious meal in their fridge at home. Because they haven't been putting in the time, effort, and energy to take care of themselves, furthermore, make taking care of themselves a priority, they've let themselves get to a place of being so ravenously hungry. Instead of actually using the food in the fridge at home, they're gonna go get the fast food and let that food in the fridge go to waste. I need you to understand that this is an analogy, not an innuendo. Which
Well, here's the thing though. Good items don't stay on the shelf. So yeah, a guy might be out and about and really hungry and he's like, I just gotta get something to eat. I don't feel like going home and cooking. Cool, he gets something to eat. But he's still gonna cook that meal at some point that week. You're still staying on the shelf, ma'am. So that's a bad analogy. That food still get ate at the crib. So letting you go bad mean he didn't want it at all. It ain't like a convenience thing. He just didn't want it at all. If he's gonna let it go bad.
in the fridge go to waste. I need you to understand that this is an analogy, not an innuendo, which means that it wasn't that the food in the fridge wasn't nourishing, wasn't fresh, wasn't good, wasn't amazing, wasn't enough to satisfy their needs. It's that they deliberately made the decision to choose something easier.
Or it could be that I looked in the fridge and it was empty. Sure, men cheat with easier because, well, it's easy. But only a small minority of men will go for fast food when they have healthy food at home. And no, this is not me defending cheating in any type of way, cause I don't agree with cheating. But when you only blame the starving and never the fridge, I may have an issue with it. The majority of men will choose neither the fast food or wait until the healthy food is done. They'll have a sandwich. And if that sandwich means leaving the relationship before you end up cheating, it's also okay to look at the fridge and see what's missing.
No.
Hold on, I gotta show y'all something real quick. Something just popped up that I just gotta show y'all. Just gotta show y'all this. This is crazy. Oh my.
Everybody can't go to college.
Oh my gosh.
For my girl, Kendra
Tony Coles.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm hard.
This is a 46-year-old woman, by the way. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is not how a grown woman conducts herself. Did the other people who are going to be on this panel have this type of entrance? I'm willing to bet she was the only one with it. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Can you imagine being her boyfriend or husband and your damn near 50-year-old girlfriend or wife behaving like this? You're not a serious person, Kendra. Like, let's watch this shit one more time, man.
Tony Coles.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitching my archives. Jordan that bitch on the 4-5. If you play, then you lay right there by your own kind. Pull up a 4 in a low.
Pay attention. This is look. Oh my gosh. A zebra bodysuit. This is some goofy ass shit. Cringe isn't even the word. Like, let's be clear. Look at the brother right there with the red jacket smiling, and look at the sister next to him smiling. They're not laughing with her. They're laughing at her. Man, what y'all saying in the comments? I haven't even looked at the comments. What are y'all saying? Looking like a zebra about to take a poop. This is ridiculous. Like, hold on. What is y'all saying in the comments, man?
Just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitchin' my archives. Jordan that bitch on the 4-5. If you play, then you lay right there by your own kind. Pull up a 4 in a low.
I don't even know what to say. What are the comments saying? Of course, she's living her best life. Of course. Gay dude talking about show up and show out. Yes, queen. Of course. Here we go. Oh, hold on, hold on. This one says, "Not sure why this is living your best life." She didn't eat either. This YCC says, "No class, but quite entertaining. Rest in peace to the Godfather." Exactly. This guy says, "If she's still single at 50, are y'all still gonna listen to her advice?" She clapped back. 46 and fine. Okay. She clapped back and said, "Baby, you know you volunteered to be here, right? Y'all so goofy." Ma'am, I think you just displayed how goofy you were, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you having fun. I'm glad you having fun and living your best life. I mean, that outfit is whatever. Let's just get back into something else.
Because my question for the men that so badly want kids and are really offended by women that do not want children, why don't y'all go adopt kids since you want them so badly? There are so many kids in foster care that need a home, that would be happy to have a home. Why don't you go adopt those instead of being angry at women for not wanting kids?
First of all, no one is angry at women for not wanting kids because no one cares all that much. Second of all, why do I need to pay for your mistake? And last, why don't you have a question for those women who want kids and then they put them in foster care?
I just turned 27 years old, and my sister said to me, "Jasmine, you've earned this age."
Okay. Now we're talking a little bit. So what are we rating her? I would give her a strong 7. She's looking kind of hot though. She's looking kind of hot. She could definitely get these nuts, but I don't know. Think about, look, we know what she's been doing. She like bad boys, she like toxic boys, and it's just not gonna work out with those type of guys. But she could have had any guy she wanted, but they don't want the guy who it's gonna work out with. They don't want the good guy. The good guy's born. When they're young and look like this, they have no interest in a healthy, wholesome guy. But just never forget, all girls know who the good dudes are, who would treat them right. They stay far, far away from them because those guys are born.
They put them in foster care.
I just turned 27 years old, and my sister said to me, "Jasmine, you've earned this age." And honestly, that's how it feels. Don't be scared of getting older. It is so fun. You are the richer, sexier, badder, wiser version of yourself. It feels amazing. It's also my 4th birthday being single, and I just love being me. Like, I love it. And I find that a lot of my friends who are also like in their late 20s feel really good about themselves. And it doesn't mean that I have everything figured out. Not at all. Like, I just graduated uni. I'm in a very weird stage of like limbo in my life, but I feel like a woman and I feel like me. And I also feel super young. It kind of feels like when you turn 19, that feeling, it's kind of like that. Like turning 27 sort of feels like I'm in this like exciting part of my life. And I actually get comments all the time from men being like, "You're pushing 30 and you're saying this and da da da." And I just don't think I'm pushing 30. That's not bad to me. I think when I turn 30, I'm gonna feel like that girl.
My goodness. You're still attractive. So that's what has you feeling like that girl. It's not none of the other things you just listed out. That's not why you still feel like that girl. It's because you still look like you're in your 20s. Look, even if you didn't look like you're in your 20s, You have pretty privilege, but it's gonna run out one day. And let's be real, I don't need to know her history to know. Look, if you look like this and you struggling in dating and still single, and I know how much of a train wreck you are. I truly do.
Exactly. Who's that girl? What girl? 'Cause you're that girl who think it's an achievement to reach 27. And sure, unfortunately, not everyone gets to be 27. But the ones who do because of the process of getting older. You earn that age? How many times do you need to pat yourself on the back for doing absolutely nothing?
I just want to know, what do you guys think Harris did? He's getting haunted by.
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. But for now, let's get into the video.
Everyone always talks about how hard divorce is and how bad it is, and I am not arguing with you there. But let's talk about the positives, okay? You lose weight most of the time. I'm down 16 pounds. Okay. You get a break. I get a break. I no longer feel like a married single mom. I'm just a single mom who actually gets a break. And you don't have someone in your ear making you feel like shit. You don't have to worry about making anyone else's food, laundry. You don't have to worry about any of that. If you want to have girl dinners every day of the week, you can have girl dinners every day of the week. A win is a win.
Of course it is. If stuffing fast food down your kid's throat doesn't make you the mother of the year, then nothing will. Imagine having nothing else to complain about your previous marriage other than doing laundry. If that's all you complain about, you've lived an easy and peaceful life. And that's what you threw away. That's what you call a win. Doing laundry for 1, 2, 3, 5, it's the same process. You pick up a bunch of clothes, put them in a washer, press a few buttons, go watch TV for an hour. Every man that is single is doing laundry. Most men that are married are doing laundry, and yet for some weird reason you never hear them complain.
Hey guys, I am.
Good talk, princess. I hope you're feeling better now that we had this conversation.
I don't know why I'm crying. Maybe because I'm just so sick of dating.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I'm sick of dating and I'm not even dating. Not sure what the record is for crying in front of a camera, but this lady was obviously going for the record. She was crying for 2 more minutes. And I hate to say it, but I have zero sympathy for crying in front of a camera.
So fucking cry, bitch. I don't give a fuck. It's funny, if anything.
When it's like you get to a certain point in your 30s and you're like, oh, this is really not gonna happen. And it just sucks and it's like exhausting, you know.
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
Buy a dog, die alone, because no man deserves to suffer you.
It would be so nice to have a man in my life, but Christ on a cracker, not every day and not in my house. I just feel like it's a bit too much. Like it's a bit like in my personal space. Being in a relationship maybe on like a Friday night, then like a midweek kind of moment would be nice.
This is when they're completely ruined, socially awkward, what is it, avoiding attachment or something like. Ma'am, you are severely mentally ill in multiple ways. Trust me, most all men, once they really got to know you, would feel the same way about you. You might be cool for a couple hours here and there. Oh my gosh. I mean, fine. You know, you could just be a side piece and a pump and dump for the rest of your life. That's basically what she just explained. It's like I used to say, women want the best of everything and the worst of nothing, and that's just not how life works.
Friday night. Then like a midweek kind of moment would be nice, and then potentially a Sunday. Yeah.
Yes, she's only a couple of years away from the previous lady, but at the moment, she's every man's dream. Friends with benefits without even the effort of being friends. I need to get me one of these. Freshly out of the shower on a Friday night, and if I'm in the mood on Sundays, what more could you ask for?
Oh my god, you're kidding me! You're actually kidding me! You're actually kidding me! Guys, wow. Wow! Oh my
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wow, guys! Wow! I have never felt this dumb in my life. I've never felt this dumb. Right. Okay, right. He's in my bed this morning.
Yeah, well, you know, it's Saturday, Sunday. But no, let me take everything I've said earlier back. No, I do not need to get me one of these.
It feels very intentional that for the first big AI actor, they chose
What are we ranking her? I'll give her a strong 7.
to go with a very, very young appearing woman. And they're able to now place her in any role or situation that they digitally can create because she can't say no. They can do whatever they want with her.
Yeah, they can place her in ads like they did so far, and maybe in the future in movies, and the computer program they've created won't say no. Princess, let's just be honest for a second. You don't really say no that much. So what was your point exactly? Oh, that you won't get a chance in the future to maybe star in movies? Well, if it makes you feel any better, they started replacing McDonald's and Taco Bell workers with AI also. So starring in movies in the future won't be something I would worry if I were you.
I just did something really stupid. I broke no contact with my ex. I called him and he said he totally forgot about me. He doesn't think about me anymore. He doesn't love me anymore. And it was hard because I'm still here feeling worse every fucking day. And he is living his life.
Oh wow, thank you for sharing this, and that took a lot of so anyway, how did that made you feel? No dude, seriously, if I had a heart, this will be heartbreaking. I just don't. I also have no respect for anyone like this. I don't know what happened, maybe it was her, maybe it was him, but I do know for a fact is that she's doing this. So let's say for a second it was him. Princess, what do you think he's gonna do when you're posting this? Sure, you're gonna get some sympathy from all the yes queens in your comment section, but if it was him and if he was the a-hole, do you think that maybe he's gonna laugh at you posting this? Because if I was him, that's exactly what I would do.
I don't think it's the men. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't think it's the men. I think that it might be the women. And before y'all start that bullshit of like, oh, you're not a girl's girl. No, I'm not. No, I'm not a girl's girl. I am a black and white factual person based off of my own perspective. From my perspective, what I have seen since I posted a post from my own perspective talking about unhealthy relationships and why people in healthy relationships don't talk about it. It's the women. It's the women coming in the comments trolling me, telling me I need to moisturize my skin and telling me like, oh, she's really not happy. She's just pretending to be happy. Oh my God, look at her. She's eating a salad and drinking a juice box. Like, just because you're over here with inflamed gut, don't come for me for my juice box and for my damn salad.
Be an online influencer or online personality if you can't take the heat. That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. I don't get triggered by the shit that people say on the internet. It's the internet. If your skin ain't tough enough to take it, just Get out the kitchen. Just get the fuck out the kitchen, man. But what did I just tell y'all? They want the best of everything and the worst of nothing. They want all the validation and attention that come with being an influencer, but none of the criticism.
Let me tell you something right now. It don't work that way.
Okay, and it was all women. It's all women trolling me, all women telling me that I'm unhappy, that I'm this, that I'm that, and the third, and not one man.
Yeah, well, in our defense, we argued a point, and there was no point there to be argued. You already won that argument, and not because you said something about men that they're doing this and women are doing that and blah blah blah, women didn't agree, but because they immediately went for your looks. Oh my god, you didn't moisturize your skin. Oh no, mic drop, they win. If they did have a solid argument, they would use that. As soon as they go for the looks, it's a clear sign they have no argument.
Hi girls, let's talk about dating and
Okay, this is a solid 8. This is a solid 8.
Bangkok. Spoiler, it's so bad. I have been single for like 4 years now. Not because I don't want to be in a relationship, it's just because I don't meet the right guy for me. Every time I like a guy, he's just not ready for a relationship. And
Now, what level of the guy? What level guy is that? A guy who would tell a woman who looks like this, "I'm not ready for a relationship." That guy has to be a 10, right? To just scoff at her and be like, "Ah, nah, not ready." I mean, granted, she could not have a good personality, which most woes don't. But let's be real. 80% of men are taking, unless she's just absolutely unbearable, and she's not like, just looking at this short video, she doesn't seem as obnoxious just initially as most of the chicks we go over. Most men are taking this deal, bro. Like, come on. So you know this guy was a 10 out of 10.
because Bangkok is a big city, it's harder to find the right guy. I don't know, I think in Germany maybe it would be easier, but I'm not sure if it will ever make a difference because men nowadays, they want to be chased. I met so many guys that just don't want to pursue, to be in a relationship. They just want me to do all the work. And I don't understand that. Like,
We'll get you a nice 7 dude, a 7 dude with a good heart. Look, most men would go above and beyond for this chick just off her looks alone. But she would rather keep getting played with by 10s than get treated like a queen by 8. So that's why we should never feel sorry for these chicks.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
here's your crown, princess. Or maybe it's just because of my high standards.
Yep, there it is. We are done. Let's try to ignore all the TikTok talk, standards and blah blah blah, and let's talk about dating in Thailand. The locals will never take you seriously because you say stuff like my high standards, and the tourists will play with you for a while and then they'll go home. So, oh my god, it's so hard. Oh my god, I really don't care. Maybe I would if you didn't took yourself off the market.
A boy, man, is picking me up in
This outfit is crazy. I can't stand this outfit. I can't stand those eyebrows. I would actually give her a 3. What are we ranking her? I give her a 3. I give her outfit a 0.
minus 15 minutes to go on a and I'm just trying to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go hang out with someone that I think is fun. Dates are the worst because you either leave it not liking them.
Is it just me or are her fingers really long? Like, does she have some really big hands or am I tripping?
Because you didn't vibe and the date was awkward. or he like did something weird. Or B, you like him and then, oh great, now you have something to put your energy into and someone who's going to be a part of your life, and it's either going to end or it's not going to end ever. And you marry them? Right. I just want to hang out without that framing. But I got all ready.
What the hell happened to our species? We used to know that if you put your finger in a mousetrap, you're not gonna get the best feeling out of it. Do you guys still not check their social media yet before you ask them on a date? What is it exactly you saw in this video that will make you say, oh yeah, she's perfect for me? This is who I choose to waste my time, my money and my brain cells on for the next hour or lifetime. Which part from her entire video made you think to yourself, oh wow, what a lovely person? Cause sure, you can think, oh no, that's on TikTok, but no, that's exactly who you're gonna get on that date.
Do we realize that the notion of fatherhood is completely socially constructed?
Yes, no, absolutely. Now let me ask you guys a question. When you got something like this and you listen to someone like this, what is it you see in her future? A long, rich, successful, fulfilling life? If so, why? Because I just can't see it.
Can somebody help me with this? What is a trans gay man?
Biologically female, but we're trans men and we're gay. We like guys.
So, you're straight.
How dare you?
These modern women are the reason men stay single in 2025. So I've got some videos of some women to show you. And obviously, like, yeah, I'm using these women as examples as to why. Some of the reasons as to why men choose to stay single in 2025. Well, the men that have a choice, let's be honest. And in that choice, in having a choice, why wouldn't you choose to be focused on self? Yeah? Bettering self. Oh yeah, we understand. Yeah, the normal nuclear family. Yeah? Husband, wife, some kids, probably a dog or two. Yeah, camper van. Yeah, we understand it, don't we? The common normal fantasy of what a regular family unit should be. Yeah, we understand. However, for various reasons, it's not all going to work out like that for everyone, is it? Is it? And a simple point a lot of men make nowadays is, my God, look at the women we're trying to make wives. We're trying to make wives out of these women. Really? How? It's almost impossible. I hope you're focused and on your square.
The male loneliness epidemic is absolutely self-inflicted.
Of course.
Last date I went on with a guy, he was negging me the whole time. Telling me how sexy he was, how hot he was, how he could leave with any girl at the bar. Meanwhile, he didn't give me a single compliment, which I had like a full face on, I was dolled up. We met up with his friends at one point and
Hey, you got a nice septum. Hey, a young septum pierced girly pop. What a lovely young septum pierced girly pop. Yeah? And that dude was obviously feeling himself. Man was bragging on himself. Yo, look, I'm hot and I'm fine. Could have any dusty broad in this dusty establishment. But I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Miss Septum Piercing. Seriously, there's no need for that. But here we have our first example. A young girly pop detailing her experiences with men. And from her and many women's perspective, this is why men deserve to be suffering from the male loneliness epidemic. They love that phrase, don't they? My God, it's like they can't wait to use it on a man.
Suck it. They were like dapping him up and telling him how lucky he was to be going out with me. Yeah, he didn't give me a single compliment. He didn't ask me a single question about myself. He even told me I needed to shave my arms at one point.
Oh my
and when I
God.
clapped back, he was confused. I was like, if I gotta shave my arms, like, I can't tell the difference between looking at your arms and looking at a gorilla's arms. You need a shave. And he's like, but I'm a man. But yeah, at the end of the date, I fucking told him, I was like, you're weird, I'm blocking you. I'm also warning the girl that you kept on talking about the whole night, about how you're weird, you're self-centered, and that you're only gonna drag her down. And he's like, why would you do that? Fuck you. And then I talked to this guy on a dating app. Literally, we matched an hour later. He was like, please, let's go on a spontaneous date. Literally begged me for half an hour. I kept on saying no, and he begged me. He's like, I promise you, I'll get you home by bedtime, like, I promise. I was like, okay, I'll get ready. I text him, I say, I got my face on, I just gotta get dressed and I'll send you the address. He blocks me.
Hey, look. I'm not capping for the men who are being weird with this chick. We understand a lot of men are weird. And these obviously probably some young men. I don't know. I don't even know. However, the overall point we can see so far is this young woman's got a lot of spunk, hasn't she? She hasn't got a man, but she's got a lot of spunk, hasn't she? My God. My God. Is she difficult to deal with? Is that what I'm saying? Am I saying her septum piercing is giving her some next level powers that we don't understand yet? Some call it the septum theory. I call it a piece of metal in her face that's confusing her. Probably leaking some lead into her blood. I don't know.
You're just jealous.
I'm joking. Obviously it's not a lead septum piercing. Interesting. But these are just an example of the modern women young men have to deal with. And obviously if they date older men have to deal with in general. Bruh. Am I saying slim pickings? Am I saying that? Am I saying this woman's slim pickings? I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, my God. Would you rather this or peace? Yeah, you can't have both as a man.
To this day!
He begged me for the date. And then another guy, we ended up even getting to the FaceTime before the date. Because I always FaceTime before the date. And he was like, you have to show me your boobs before the date. I was like, excuse me?
Okay, look. I had a lot of coffee today. Look. No. I'm not saying him saying that was good. I didn't see this part of the video. I didn't know man said that to her, but okay. I have no cap for him. I don't even know why I'm laughing. I'm not saying I understand it. I'm not saying he's getting proof of what he's taking out, whom he's taking out. Is it a case of I got to see what you're working with to see how much I've got to spend or need to spend or even bother with the date? None of what I'm saying is good. However, hey, this man's trying to see what's really on offer. So, okay.
Me? He's like, I have to know what I'm working with. I don't want to get to know you if I don't know what your body looks like. And I was like, are you fucking serious? And then he sent me an unsolicited dick pic.
Okay, I didn't see this part of the video, okay. So he's like, well, here's my proof. Yeah, here's my proof. So long as we're on this topic, here's my proof. My God, wow. Again, none of what he did is good. I'm not saying it's good. But then again, if she was really interested, would she have complied? Yeah, would she? No. But she seems very angry about it, doesn't she?
And was like, Usher, do you mind? Now show me yours. Fuck you!
And from the way you're going on, no one got that, did they? Did they? No.
No, guys, I'm not being funny. I know we're going through an epidemic of not seeing any hunks or any good-looking men at the moment.
Really?
I just saw the love of my life in real life. He actually just walked past me. Walking back to my car, some person beeps their horn. So then immediately I turn my head. And as I'm turning my head, I lock eyes with my soulmate. I've never seen someone who's so my type. He was blonde, he had a mullet, and I could see he was smiling at me, but I was like, oh my God. A bit in a daze, got into my car, and I didn't double look, I triple looked. You know, love at first sight? Yeah, I think I've just experienced that. I can't blame it,
She's crazy. So what did you do? Look, lovely woman in her car, weak arms. My God, you think this chick had some strength? Weak arms, my God, open that bottle. Here we have a lovely weak-armed woman. Frail, fragile-armed woman looking at a man that she hopes to do all the work and come and talk to her. This is a grown effing woman, by the way. She's a grown woman. Yet she's in the car. First of all, insulted most men, saying they rarely ever see a good-looking man. The first time in a long time she sees a good-looking man, and what does she do? Makes a effing TikTok. Yeah? Makes a TikTok. Now here's a point modern women don't understand. A man may be interested, but he may want to see if you're actually interested yourself in return. Especially nowadays. Yeah, woman, talk back, open your mouth. You can say hello as well. Icebreaker, come on. And she can't even open a bottle, let alone break ice, but whatever.
In that moment, I actually nearly got out of my car and went to follow him. Not in a weird way. It's like maybe he's going to...
Yeah, in a weird way, that sounded weird.
Maybe he's going to the co-op, maybe he's going to get a nice little meal deal. And I actually thought to myself, let me go in there and follow him. Is it okay in this day and age to go up to someone and be like, are you single? I think you're attractive. Can I get your number? I don't even know if that's... Does it work like that anymore?
Boo.
Craziness. And now, I'm never going to see this man again. I wasted my opportunity. If I was brave, I could have walked right up to him. I could have been like, are you single? I mean, it would have been a bit weird if I stopped him in his tracks and went, whoa, hey handsome, give me your bloody number right now.
Yeah, a lot of men have done that and it's worked on women.
I mean, yeah, I think I talked about this before. She's a 5. She's like a 5. So he was at least a 9. So I just walked in. I was gone if y'all haven't noticed, but I just walked in on this. By the time a man has women like contemplating approaching him, yeah, we're talking about a 5%er here. So even if she went to go holler at him and he gave her the number and look, they might go on a date, he might hit it a couple times, but that's the extent of it. And then her little heart's gonna be broken. And I'm never gonna do that again. Man, 100 years ago, you would have been married with 3 kids by this age. This generation is cooked. Multiple generations are cooked.
Strangely enough, as a woman, that would work probably more on men, you know? However, here we have the common, insecure modern woman. Can't go talk to a man, she thought he was handsome. Rarely ever sees a handsome man and wastes the opportunity. And here's what women don't understand. A lot of men nowadays, whether they're good looking or not, are deemed as creeps for trying to holler at a woman. So would he holler at you? Nah, he wouldn't. Nah, he probably wouldn't. His life's at peace already. You may bring noise and headache into his life, woman, won't you? Maybe. You can clearly see you lack confidence already, come on.
I should have done that though.
Really?
I actually believe in love at first sight now, because that was insane.
Not love, goofball. It's obviously lust at first sight. Oh, women are way more into looks than men are. And when did that change? Like, it seems like women are way more pressed about looks than men are.
The thought of meeting someone, sharing my life with someone, and liking any other male species makes me feel physically sick.
The fact that you think males are a different species than females makes me fucking sick. Like,
Wow, woman, no need for that. What if a man looked at you and said, my God, I can imagine doing her would be similar to the sensation of grinding a bowl of cold porridge. That doesn't sound nice, does it? That sounds horrible, to be honest. It doesn't sound nice, does it? And here we have another example of the common modern woman, ready to cuss the F out of a man. What did you do? Nothing. And sadly, as men, you don't have to do anything, do you? You just have to be.
They just talk, you hear me? Let me show you what my head at, you show me yours.
This is fucking gross. Just looking at her is fucking gross. This pisses me off.
You know, I'm just tired.
Y'all are big bitches. You are big. You are huge. You can knock me the fuck out. Me and my puppy. Bitch, you a big ass linebacker. You's a big bitch. You're huge. You're huge. Nothing scares you. I know you can fight. Bitch, you don't give scared of nobody. Like you give protected and respected. Y'all want to be small and cute so bad. Like y'all big assholes. Sit the fuck down.
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that shit on my channel. You get your big fat ass on somewhere then. I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Okay, look, here we have a random scenario. Here we have a fluffy chick eating a piece of chicken.
Fluffy girls, them not sexy too.
And she's still getting chatted up. There's a dude still hollering at her, still trying to get some of her big, some would say possibly greasy drawers, only because she's eating chicken as well. But look. Come on, get a grip, come on. Now the caption is 13 kids and 9 baby mothers, and he said, God led him to me. God led him to me. Now, BS, we're going to call BS first of all cap. This is pure cap and BS. Here we have a fluffy chick eating some chicken and some overdone dude, 13 kids, bruh, 9 baby mothers really, trying to shoot his shot again. Relentlessly shooting his shot again. He doesn't business that this woman's big and eating chicken. Her face is full of food right now. But man doesn't care. He's trying to get into a draw still. Now, on one hand, we understand a lot of women believe this is men's typical man. This is not typical man. Nope. This is a very, very thirsty man, a lack of control man, a man with clearly no boundaries. Man does not give an F. He probably wishes he was that piece of chicken right now, but look, this is not all men, this is some men. And she's being resistant. Yeah, she's resisting him. However, that man would not get to 13 kids if there wasn't some women out there going. And as a lot of men know,
I think that's 2 hours, y'all. It's been fun. Thank you, Cold Blue Steel. We did meet the weekly goal, mostly thanks to Cold Blue Steel. I really appreciate everybody that donated this week. We met the goal of $100. You know, I haven't seen James. We haven't seen James in a long, long time. Shout out to James wherever he is. I hope he's okay. He is okay. I'm gonna put that in the universe. He is okay wherever he is. Probably just working, hard working man. We miss you, James. We miss you. We're grateful for Cold Blue Steel. I did an exclusive episode this week, 43-minute live stream exclusive for the members. If you want access to that, join the membership. It's only $5 a month now. It really helps the channel. Check out merch, link in the description. Follow me on Rumble. I can get kicked off YouTube any day now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow. Probably come on early tomorrow, between 5 and 6 Central Time. But all right, I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet. And I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever.